Do you got a 17-inch laptop? And are you looking for a backpack that can accommodate this monster piece of equipment and technology? Then you come to the right place. I got dozens of options, and the best part is that each one of the bags I'm going to talk about has their own in-depth review, and all those reviews will be linked in the description below. And a special shout out to Safety Wing Insurance for partnering with us on this video. More information about them in a minute. So let's talk about 17-inch laptops and why it's difficult to find a backpack that can accommodate them. And the truth is, it isn't always, it just depends on what kind and size of backpack you're looking for. For instance, you got this Milliken backpack, beautiful 15-liter, common size for an everyday carry bag, or like a typical JanSport, right? And the truth of the matter is that a bag like this and a 17-inch laptop, they're almost the same size. So for instance, this bag, can only fit up to a 13-inch laptop because the laptop is literally larger than the actual back panel is. So you have to understand that if you want a bag that can accommodate a 17-inch laptop, it's gonna naturally have to have a larger frame, which means it's gonna be a bigger bag, which is why a lot of the bags that we're gonna discuss in a minute are 26 plus liters in size. Now, another thing to note is technically, a lot of 17-inch laptops can fit in a backpack. You can see right here, we got the Tomtoc T71, and it fits inside the bag itself. But usually, when people are asking about a 17-inch laptop, they want it to fit inside the laptop dedicated compartment, which you can see on this Tomtoc, it actually does not fit. So if you're open to keeping the laptop maybe in the main compartment with a protective case, it will open your availability and overall options. But for this video, we're not gonna talk about that. We're just gonna talk about dedicated laptop holders that can accommodate a piece of tech this big. And one final note, our test is gonna use two 17-inch laptops. One's an actual 3D printout of a Dell XPS 17 9000, excuse me, a lot of numbers. And the other laptop we're going to use is an Asus VivoBook 17-inch. It's a 2018 version, but let's just go over the dimensions real fast so you can cross-reference that with your 17-inch laptop if need be. Because the other thing about 17-inch laptops is they come in all different shapes and sizes. We got a base depth of around 1.7 cm, which is just around 0.7 inches. We've got a length of 38 centimeters, which is 14.9 inches. This way we're looking at around 26 centimeters, which is 10.2 inches. And for the money shot, the moment y'all been waiting for, we've got a diagonal measurement of around 45 cm, which flipping it over to the inches side, you can see we're just under 18 inches, around 17.75 inches. And we also got the Dell cutout as well, which is smaller and thinner, but we're gonna check both of them. You can see we've done the research. We wanna make sure that you can make the best, most educated decision possible. So let's actually jump into the list now. Starting with this guy right here, the AbleCarry Max EDC. AbleCarry is a Hong Kong brand, and we're actually in Hong Kong right now. And actually, their office is right over there. Hello, AbleCarry. And they're just killing the world of backpacks right now, making these really over-engineered, but it's also minimalist, but also just awesome everyday carry and travel gear. The bag is 26 liters capacity, weighs 3.4 pounds. As of recording, comes in 4 color options. And it runs around 280 USD, but that does come with a lifetime warranty. Some of the top features, this X-Pack fabric is VX21, very weather resistant, fairly abrasion resistant. It's the same fabric that sailboats use for their sailcloth. We've got an any water bottle holder, accessible from the outside. A really nifty, quick access pocket on the other side. Beefy shoulder straps. I'm talking hamburger helper, triple portion beef level right here. It's gonna be very comfy. And for the laptop compartment, you can see there's no actual sleeve. It's just big old area. And our 17-incher, as you can see, fits with a bit of room to spare. And one thing I love about this tech compartment is this little organizational compartment right here, which is great for your bulkier bits of tech gear, charger, adapters. But overall, as you can see, clearly passes the 17-inch laptop test. To discover more about the magical mystery wonderfulness of the AbleCarry Max EDC, take a look at the description below and you'll find a link to our full review. Next up, we got the Bellroy Transit WORKPACK Pro. Bellroy is an Australian-based carry company. Their bags are usually a little bit on the lighter side, usually a little bit more minimalist, but this is them kind of going into new territory, and I'll explain why in just a second. It is 28 liters capacity, weighs 2.4 pounds, comes in 2 color options, runs around 260 USD, and that's backed with a 6-year warranty. This fabric is a really nice nylon. It's like a 400D, really abrasion resistant, but also very malleable, which means that you can also pack more stuff. There's not a lot of padding on this bag. Love the organization of this top drop pocket right here. And also, if you're looking for a bag that can accommodate your 17-inch laptop, that's also just beautiful, That's what Bellroy does best. All their interior colors and materials, fabrics, it's all just so beautifully put together. And you'll keep that nice, beautiful silhouette with this internal water bottle pocket, again, accessible from the outside. And unlike previous Bellroy bags, these shoulder straps are beefy as well. Not quite like triple serving of hamburger helper beefy, but like just like a level below it. It's like a double serving and a half, which is great if you're carrying a 17-inch laptop, because these things are heavy. And you're probably carrying more tech gear with it as well. You can see sliding the 17-inch in there. And this is great because you can see the 17-inch is actually in the dedicated laptop holder. It's pretty tight. We don't really have any extra room to play with. Really nice padding for the tech compartment. But it should be noted there's also a 22-liter version of this bag, and that version will not fit the 17-inch laptop. We checked. We always do our homework here at Nomads Nation. And if you want to do your homework and learn more about this bag, which is linked in the description below. Next up, we got the Black Ember CITADEL R3 25-liter. Again, there's two versions of this bag, an 18 and a 25. If you have a 17-inch laptop, just get the 18 out of your mind. Ain't gonna fit, but the 25, it should. We'll find out in a second. Some notes about Black Ember. They're from San Fran. They're known for making some of the most premium bags I've ever reviewed. And we review a lot of premium bags, but there's something so just satisfyingly premium about Black Ember. This bag is 25 liters capacity, weighs 3.5 pounds. Currently only comes in black, and it usually runs around 280 USD, but that does come with a lifetime warranty. Now that whole satisfyingly premiumness of this brand that I'm talking about has to do with this beautiful fabric. This is a nylon Rhake 6/6. It's got a beautiful weave, a beautiful feel, but also Black Ember's little touches. So they just got these Hypalon cutouts here for their modular attachment points. This lockable zip, wait for it. Gets me every time. Just these little things that they do. The laptop compartment is protected with a PU-coated YKK zipper. And then we're in. You can see again, there's no laptop sleeve, right? It's just one cave. You can see, slide it right on in. We got a bit of room in the corners to spare. Well padded on the back. Bit of a false bottom. Overall, it's a stunning bag, and we did a stunning review on it. And if you want to check it out, link down there. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, this is a bag that's built to protect your tech gear, which is really important for everyday carry, or especially when you're traveling. But you know what also is really important when you're traveling to protect? You. Your body, your soul, this whole thing. Which is why, for me, every time I travel, I always get insured through Safety Wing. And as a world traveler, I've been to 60 plus countries. I know that A, travel insurance is mandatory, and B, not all of them are made the same, and that's why I like Safety Wing so much. They make it so easy. I don't have to get different policies based on what's happening. As a long-term or short-term traveler, you just get a policy and it just kind of rolls, baby. And it ends up just being a couple bucks a day. But what I love is all the different things that are covered. It includes medical treatment and hospitalization, but also evacuations, lost luggage, motor accidents, travel delay, trip interruption, the list goes on, and it's so easy to make a claim. We actually tested it in real time. They got 24/7 customer support. They got back to us in 13 seconds. And they're doing this all through their Nomad insurance, and I just love how seamless it is. It just feels like they're modernizing the travel insurance game. And we're very picky about who we partner with here on Nomads Nation. It's gotta be companies that I'm actually using myself. I've been using Safety Wing for years. And to find out why, be sure to check out the pinned comment below. Back to the review. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, Aaron, I like what I'm seeing, but I don't like the prices of these bags. Where's the more budget-friendly ones? Meet the Tomtoc Navigator T66 Travel Laptop Backpack. Tomtoc's a Chinese brand, but they're making some killer gear that comes in at a much more accessible price point. Now, it's advertised to be a 40-liter, but honestly, it feels more like 33, 35, somewhere in that range. Currently comes in two color options. It weighs 2.65 pounds, and it only runs 86 USD, and that also comes with a 2-year warranty. For the material, it's nothing crazy. It's a ballistic nylon, but it gets the job done. These compression straps here are pretty cool because it allows you to kind of double up the usage on this bag. As to where if you're traveling with it, you can bulk it out. But if you want to EDC, what we call everyday carry, you can kind of compress it and it reduces the profile, giving you a slimmer carrying experience. Now for the laptop compartment, we got full clamshell, baby. Check that out. On this side, you got organization and access to the main compartment. Although I hate that it's black, it makes it such a black hole. Not my favorite choice, but one of my favorite choices on the flip side is the laptop compartment, which can in fact fit our Asus perfectly. Check that out. Bit of padding, especially on the back. It's a really comfy wear. The price point's pretty amazing, what Tomtoc can offer. Not gonna lie, you guys rock. And because it can fit a 17-inch laptop, it's definitely a great choice for a more budget-friendly travel backpack. Full review, down there. Next up, we got this guy, the Air Travel Pack 3 Small. Another San Fran brand. Air could be the best backpack making company in the world. And it's cool because they're kind of underground, but they're just emerging into the mainstream. And this is probably the most iconic bag they've ever made. The Small is 28 liters. It's heavy, it's 3.8 pounds. It currently comes in 4 color options. And it runs around 230 USD, but that does come with a lifetime warranty. Air is renowned for their use of their 1680D Cordura ballistic nylon. Cordura is a fabric brand and they make some of the best fabrics in the game. And it's heavy and it feels good, but it's very abrasion resistant. It's an incredible fabric. If you like organization, this front admin compartment will be the delight of your day. Got a slot for everything. Quick access side pocket, always appreciated. But for me, one of the biggest things when I talk about Air is their comfort. Chunkalicious shoulder straps, just the right amount of padding. Same thing with the back panel, plenty of ventilation. Laptop compartment, just this little half moon opening, protected with the YKK PU coated zipper. And you can see we have the laptop sleeve right here, which does accommodate our ASUS VivoBook. And it should be noted that we wanted to show the small travel pack. We also have the regular travel backpack, which is 35 liters, which obviously, since it's bigger, can also fit a 17-inch laptop. And to learn more about the 28-liter small or the 35-liter regular, links down there. Next up, we got this guy, the Wandrd Prvke 31 liter. Wandrd's from Utah. They make a bunch of different bags, but this one is easily their most popular. The original being a 21 liter, but now they have a 31 and a 41 liter as well. The 31 liter is 3.4 pounds, comes in 6 color options, and it usually runs around 240 USD, and that is offered with a lifetime warranty. Most interestingly about this bag, I think the aesthetic is crucial, right? That sort of like trendy roll top without being too ostentatious. And I love what they do with the materials, because they got the ballistic nylon at the top, which ends up being the rolly part with this big old metal buckle. And then this tarpaulin is super waterproof. And then you add the different color options into it. It's just a really nice looking bag. Some of the top features, any roll top gives you expansion, right? So if you wanna put some more things in the bag, you kind of unroll it, you can clip it, and it gives you the ability to expand or compress based upon what you're carrying. Got a quick access pocket on the side, great for you photographers. Grab your camera. Should be known that Wandrd usually deals with photographers. They make products for photographers. They're only dealing with photographers. Everyone else get the hell out. Now, traditionally, roll top bags have very limited access, right? You gotta unclip, unroll, and then try and find what you need to find in there. Yeah, it's tough. But Wandrd said, screw that. We're gonna live in the future, MFers. And you can see you got a clamshell style opening in the back, which is where you also have access to your laptop. And will a 17-inch fit? Ugh, I doubted. I don't know why I doubted, because as you can see, we are locked and loaded, and you got the Velcro guy right here to help keep it in place. Now, if your 17-inch laptop is the same size as mine, this is a great option because it just fits so snugly in here. You got all this padding, plus the padding on the back. Wandrd makes very comfortable bags. And you can see too that the laptop stops right here, so you got a bit of a false bottom. Overall, great option if you dig the aesthetic. And remember, there's a 41 liter version as well, which will also be able to accommodate this size laptop. Next up, the Moment Everything Travel Pack 28 liter. Moment is an interesting brand because they retail other brands' stuff like Polaroid and Wandrd and Peak Design. But they also make their own bags. This guy is 28 liters, weighs 2.4 pounds. That's nice, that's light. Only comes in black and runs around 170 USD. And for that price, they do give you a lifetime warranty. I like Moment bags because they're simple. It's a no frills material. This is a 420D nylon with a ripstop sort of weave in there. Weather resistant, abrasion resistant. Love the internal color. Light, creates a highlight effect. Bit of organization, and also quick access pocket right here as well. Also got a hidden back wallet pocket right here. A little tight, but it does get the job done. Let's talk 17-inch laptops. You got like this 3/4 opening from here to here. Then you can see when we're in. And you can see with the laptop sleeve, we can go ahead and slide the 17-incher in. And you might be thinking to yourself, like I just thought to myself, no way that's gonna close. But I should never doubt our media manager, Margaret, and her research. Because, as you can see right here, it does, in fact, close and open very nicely. There is some mild potential interference, but as you can see, she fits, baby. She's in. And you can see, we'll actually pull out the Dell printout. If your 17 inches is a little bit smaller, it'll be less of a close call. It's a lot more snug of a fit, and then no interference happening there. Moment makes great bags at a more accessible price point. They're simple, they're minimalist, they rock. Full review down there. Next up, we got this bad boy. It's the backpack from Linus Tech Tips. The YouTuber tech extraordinaire made his own backpack. It was a bit of a controversial release, but at the end of the day, if you're somebody who likes to travel with like 2 laptops, one of them being 17 inches and a bunch of tech stuff, you know, I'll give him credit. He made a backpack that's very niche and suits that lifestyle. We got 35 liters capacity, a weight of 3.7 pounds, only one color option, black, and it runs around 250 USD. That is protected with a limited lifetime warranty. The materials aren't too crazy at the price point. It's a recycled polyester, nothing name brand, but it gets the job done. It's got this really wild, like, opening door compartment here in the front. Never seen something like this before. I give them props for their innovation. And really everything about the design of this bag builds upon that I live a very techie lifestyle, which is emphasized by this laptop compartment, which can actually fit up to 3 laptops and or tablets depending on what you're traveling with. And the biggest compartment, easily fitting a 17-incher. I review backpacks for a living, and I think that Linus Tech Tips did a really good job with this first bag. I don't think it's quite up to the standards of other bags that have been making bags for like, decades, but I do think that there's definitely value here for the right person living a certain lifestyle. And to see if you're that right person living that certain lifestyle, check out our full review, link down there. Actually, Linus himself commented on our review. True story, check it out. Moving on, we got this guy, the Mission Workshop Rhake. Mission Workshop is another California-based brand, and they're known for making really over-engineered bags with like a ton of features. And this one's very interesting because of just how weather resistant it is. It's easily the most weather resistant bag that we have on this list, and I'll show you why in just a second. It's got 22 liters capacity. It weighs 3.8 pounds. Comes in 4 color options, and it's not cheap. It runs almost 550 USD because it's made in California, and it also has a lifetime guarantee against any manufacturing defects. And also because of the materials that are used. Let me show you. This is the HT500 version, which is a really abrasion resistant and weather resistant fabric. But also check the lining. You see this? This is like sort of a plasticky feel to it. Not cheap plasticky, expensive. And like this is why the bag's so expensive, because this lining's not cheap. So if water gets through this first line of defense fabric, you got this second line of defense fabric that's keeping your stuff dry. Which makes sense. These guys are from San Francisco. It's very rainy there. Urban life, walking around. And also that price, made in USA, ain't cheap. You got these 2 front pockets here. Kind of difficult to access, but also really cool in their construction. A lot of pockets within pockets, high quality materials. This front pocket here is great to store your jacket and or umbrella. And the laptop access is actually the first one that we're gonna show you where it's actually on the side. And side laptops are great because they're big and really can fit a lot. And you can see our 17-inch Asus, nice fit, zip it on up. The YKK PU coated zipper, keeping the rain out, along with that lining for extra reinforced protection. Overall, if you don't mind, putting in a bit of an investment, and you're looking for a 17-inch laptop backpack that's also gonna help protect you against the rain, extreme rain, you might wanna consider this guy. Full review, link down there. Next up, we got the Troubadour Pioneer Backpack, which is a great option for you if you are looking for a 17-inch laptop backpack recommendation that's a little bit more on the sophisticated side. This brand is from England. They've been growing really fast. They're known for making high quality bags that just look classy and that you don't mind bringing to a business meeting. It's 23 liters capacity, weighs 2.5 pounds, comes in 3 color options, and runs around 400 USD, but that does come with a 5-year warranty. The fabrics are a little mysterious. We've got some sort of nylon here. They call it a Fort Weave fabric, and then the vegan leather on the sides. I like the way these 2 materials play off of each other. The internal organization in the main compartment is beautifully designed. Love all those leather trimmings, the colors. Laptop compartment right here. Inside the main compartment, not gonna be everyone's cup of tea. But you can see the 17-incher does in fact fit quite nicely. And what's cool about it is it's very well protected. And you got this side zipper right here, which also gives you access to this laptop. And it's a little bit more difficult to get the 17-incher in and out of it, but it is still totally doable. Overall, it's a classy bag for a classy person. And if you wanna watch our classy review, you know where to find it. Next up, we got the Evergoods CTB 26. Evergoods is from Bozeman, Montana. They're known for making crossover gear, which means it looks good on a trail, but also you don't look like an idiot if you bring it into a business meeting, kind of the best of both worlds. This bag is 26 liters. There's also a 20 liter that just came out that I do not think will accommodate a 17-inch. Definitely not. It weighs 3.6 pounds, only comes in black, runs around 300 USD, but that does come with a lifetime warranty, and it's a very, very good lifetime warranty. This fabric is a high tenacity 420D nylon with a little bit of a PU finish. Looks good, feels good. Got 2 water bottle holders, quick access, side pocket right here, and clamshell style opening. I'm not gonna lie, this is a great bag to kind of do a little bit of both. A little bit of everyday carry, that's a little bit on the bigger side, and also a little bit of travel, it's a little bit on the smaller side, but it can kind of fit both those needs quite well. Got another side access, laptop compartment situation going on. You got this little floating divider here. I think it'll fit in the floating divider. Darn better. Oh yeah, it does. And then you got this little Velcro guy right here to secure the laptop. Zip it on up, and that is a nice fit. And it's great because if you are traveling with this bag, it has like this integration where everything is on the same side. So this pocket, this handle, this laptop compartment, and this luggage pass-through holder, right? Very well designed on Evergoods part. If you're looking for a sort of 2-in-1 travel and EDC bag, great option. Full review down there. Next up, we got this guy, the Boundry Supply Rennen Daypack. Boundry Supply is from Utah as well, and they make lots of different kind of gear, like some cyberpunk gear, which we're gonna show you in just a second, and also more like muted and under the radar gear, like this Rennen pack, which I freaking love. It's 22 liters, weighs 2 pounds, comes in 3 color options and runs around 150 USD. But that does come with a limited 3-year warranty. The materials are recycled, classy. It's very unassuming, kind of an old school backpack with a few modern touches, such as the magnet pocket here at the bottom, and the YKKPU coated zipper, protecting the main compartment. Just gives you this sort of half opening right here, but with some beautiful internal materials, all of which are recycled, right? It's all eco fabric. So if sustainability is very important to you, this is a very good backpack for that use case. And it also gives you access into Boundry Supply's modular ecosystem where you can connect things onto other things. And you can also fit a 17-inch laptop, which is very impressive for a bag of this size. Love the padding here and a little bit on the back as well. It feels protected. This has always been one of my more underrated bags in the carry community. And to learn more about it, take a look at the description below. And finally on this list, another bag from Boundry Supply, the Boundry Supply Errant Pro, which is so different from the Rennen, right? That's why I said Boundry Supply's style is quite diverse. This one's the cyberpunk bag I was talking about. And if that's something you're into, then strap in for this one. It's a 30-liter backpack. And you know, it's heavy, it's 4.3 pounds, but it comes in 4 color options and runs around 420 USD with the same 3-year warranty as all their bags. This bad boy though is X-Pack. Much more weather resistant than the Rennen material, much more technical, much more expensive. And this one's a little more photographer friendly. You got this side axis right here, which can then integrate with Boundry Supply's modular ecosystem. So this is their photography pack, right? Where you can like keep all your photography gear in there, and then this like connects to this. And dude, if you like features and modulars and anywheres, this is a great option. It really is. The fitlock buckles at the top are always so satisfying to use. And we got clamshell style access to the back. Look at those fabrics. Boundary Supply and fabrics, they know what they're doing. And again, they love their bells and whistles. It's this magnetic securing mechanism right here, double magnet, right? Here, let me show you. So you pop the laptop in here, very nice fit, and then you say, sleep, little man. It's overkill for some, but if you like those little satisfying touch points, Boundary Supply knows how to do it better than most. We did an epic review on this bag. You know where to find it. Now, if you're still here, there's a good chance that the recommendations we gave you were a bit overwhelming. And I totally understand. It's a lot of bags, a lot of options. At the end of the day, though, just keep in mind, like, all these bags should fit your laptop. Double check the dimensions, though. It's very important. And I also recommend maybe just triple checking with the brand themselves if your laptop is a little bit differently sized than mine, just so you can be 100% certain. But then it's just about picking a bag that suits your style and your needs. If you really have the budget and you need weather resistance, look at one of the bags that uses X-Pack. If you're not really gonna use it for everyday carry and it's really a travel bag, then look at the bigger bags that we covered. But if you're still not sure, here's my top 2 recommendations. The Tomtoc Navigator. If you're on a bit of a budget, it's a bit big for everyday carry. It's a good size for travel, but it can do both. Or if you don't mind stepping up the budget a little bit, the Bellroy Transit Pro backpack. God, this has just been a joy to use. This has been Margaret, our media manager. It's been her everyday carry for the past months now, and she has her choice of bag, and she chooses this because it's just got so much going on. And to learn more about either of these bags, just go ahead and watch these videos right here. If you got any questions about any bags, or I missed your favorite 17-inch laptop backpack recommendation, let me know in the comments below. And again, thank you to Safety Wing Insurance for partnering with us on this video. You can find out more information about their awesome policies at the pinned comment below. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Aaron. This is Nomads Nation, and we'll catch you next time.